Hey everyone, we'll be building a dashboard using World Happiness Report. So here we can see the World Happiness Report data, and they have a couple of tables, and they have the ranking by country already. So you can see the ranking is based on life evaluation changes since the year 2012. They are also having on inequality. They're also having the ranking on social support, having a ranking by GDP per capita. So what we have here is the fields on our data. So you can see Finland is number one in ranking, Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, Netherlands, Costa Rica, Norway, Israel, and the rest. So what we'll do is that we'll get the data down and have a look at it. So the data is powered by the Gallup World Poll, and since the World Poll in 2005, Gallup has conducted studies in more than 160 countries, and the World Poll survey includes more than 1,000 global questions as well as region specific items. So questions have been asked from Australia to Zimbabwe, at the same questions every time in the same way. So it makes it possible to trend from year to year and make direct country comparisons. So the data is available for free, and we are downloading the 2024 data set. So let's have a look at the data set. So this is the World Happiness Report data set. That's why it's tagged WHR. So the World Happiness Report data for 2024. So let's go straight to our dashboard. So let's try something here. So let's start it afresh on our IBM Cognos. So for IBM Cognos, we're going to have, let's say we use this as our so we have it afresh. So we've imported our data in, and we have our dashboard template. So what we'll do first is have a look at the data as underscore summaries, upper whisker summary. It doesn't make sense, but let's just take it in as a summary first. Then dystopia. I think dystopia is very important because dystopia is what's left behind. So here you can see in a World Happiness Report, dystopia is a hypothetical based country with the lowest scores in key happiness factors: income, health, freedom, while dystopia residual represent the unexplained part of the country's happiness, calculated by adding dystopia fixed low score to the country's unique residual value, serving as a benchmark to show how much better or worse a country performs beyond these factors. So let's go back here. Let's save as happiness report YouTube. Okay, so we just have them in. Let's have a summary for generosity. Okay, so generosity, life choices, life expectancy, I think financial support. So those are our data source. Let's have a look at our data from the screen. So this may not make sense to us right now. So let's duplicate this. Sorry. So duplicate this tab. So now let us call, let's take it as a, change it from summary to without a country. Let's see what it will look like. Table. Comment of this. So do that. Let's now bring in countries. Go to our data source. Bring in our country. So our ladder score is what? So I think we'll do something here. We'll go back. It's in, we'll have one as map. We'll choose in between. And remember, our maps on Cognos are powered by Mapbox, OpenStreetMap. This is mapbox.com. So Mapbox powers IBM Cognos maps. We'll bring in country on dystopia. Go. Bring in country on health life expectancy. Bring in country on generosity. Bring in country on freedom to make life choices. Bring in country on social support. So we want to see some things when we get to the part for the, so we could either duplicate this. So let's duplicate this first of all. And, okay, we didn't bring in country on this. Whisker. So we can start changing one by one to our charts. We change this from a map visualization to column. So this ladder score. See, one of the highest is Finland. So we can pick. So before we do picking, let's convert them first to column. Do the same for this. So because we selected the United Kingdom here, what's selected in all same thing goes for this. Okay, we selected a different country now. Selected Canada. We're just doing this to have an idea of where each country stands randomly before we finish converting them to column chart. Let's first one in Africa, Algeria. So to the next Use life choices, change it to column, change this also. So we have them selected and we can start looking for patterns. We can start looking for insights. We can try the analytics tool. So let's just select Control A. Let's do it this way. Select all, and we'll now come to analytics. So let's so we can generate insights from this. We just tell it to generate insights for us. It gives us an insight in summary. Which high, which low. So even though we have an idea of some ranking, we can use the AI. So we can see here it's telling us Cambodia has the highest explained. Okay, so let's just take it as this. Supposed to has the highest freedom to make life choices at 0.6, followed by Finland, then Hong Kong has the highest health life expectancy, followed by Japan. Iceland has the highest social life support, followed by Finland. So this is what we have. So I think let's pick one. Then let's turn on the insights on the upper whisker. Let's pick this life expectancy. So we rename it so it doesn't give us the explained by. Explained by is from our data. So just do that quickly. So we're almost done with explained by. Are the dashboard titles. So let's turn on insight on generosity. Invalid data found. That's interesting. Just finding narrative insights for our data on generosity. We have this for each of them. So tell us Myanmar has the highest generosity by 0.4, followed by Indonesia. Georgia has lowest generosity, followed by Botswana. The average generosity per country is 0.15. So let's expand this. We'll see it. So you can see the average line going through. Explained by generosity ranges from 0 when you continue with Georgia to when you continue with Myanmar. Now, the most similar values are Myanmar and Indonesia. So say Myanmar and Indonesia. So the Myanmar is Indonesia. And they add up. That's 39% of the total. Over all the country names, generosity is 20.49. Let's see what decorations gives us. No decorations are available. Okay, so you can see how the AI generates insights if we have not known what previous insights were available. So we would duplicate this one more time, and then we will take for everything except residual, we will take top 10. Let's come here to top bottom, top 10 to have an idea of the countries. Top bottom, top 10. You can see a pattern already. For Upper whisker is for lower whisker. Lower whisker. Lower whisker will take the top right top bottom. We'll change it later. Okay. Then life expectancy. Let's take 10. Then generosity. Take 10. Interestingly, we're seeing Asia taking the lead. Africa is number 3, Ukraine number 4, Asia is still number 5, Kenya, Africa number 6. Okay. So we can see Kosovo and Ukraine in that area of Europe. Let's take the top 10 for freedom to make life choices. Cambodia, Finland is still coming in. So we can see why their happiness index is high. Cross-border Finland is featuring in most of the top top bottom. Finland number 2 here. So I think this is the part 1 for the World Happiness Report, and I'll continue in the next video.